Ain't no way. Ain't no way, guys. I just saw the very exciting game. That was pure cinema, pure cinematography. Indiana Fever is now officially 2 for 4 in this current 2025 WNBA season. I just saw Connecticut Sun, the worst. Let's be honest. Okay, keep it real. I'm sorry to all of my Connecticut Sun fans. I still like that team. I still have love for Marina Mabry. Okay, but they were my second favorite team last season. Now they're pretty much almost irrelevant to me. But if we keeping it real, they were the last WNBA team for this current 2025 season to get a win. And who does Connecticut Sun get their first win from? Who do they get their first dub from? None other than the Indiana Fever at the Indiana Fever's home, mind you, on their territory, their turf, their home court. Okay, the game concluded with the Indiana Fever having 83 points, Connecticut Sun having 85 points. Now, the fourth and final quarter is when the freaking Fever was trying to get in front. They almost did, thanks to the efforts of DeWanna Bonner. She put up two amazing back-to-back three-pointers that was much needed. Okay, she relieved the drought. Okay, the girls was thirsty over there at the Gainbridge Center Arena in Indianapolis, Indiana. But it was not enough. Okay, it was to no avail. Now let's just go over a little bit of the breakdown for each quarter. In the first quarter, the Connecticut Sun scored 21 points. The Fever scored 23 points. Again, they were ahead of them in the first quarter just by 2 points. The second quarter comes around. The Sun scores 22 points. The Fever only scores 16 points. The third quarter comes around. Connecticut Sun scores 25 points. The Indiana Fever scored 20. In the fourth and final quarter, guys, Connecticut Sun only scored 17 points, whereas the Indiana Fever scored 24 points. Now, when you look at this game, guys, the girls was getting snapped up on the Indiana Fever side. It's not bad enough. Like Caitlin Clark is not in the game. Okay, she's out for the next 2 weeks currently due to a lower leg injury. I believe it was her. She strained her lower left calf muscle. Excuse me, that is for Caitlin Clark. And then we see Sydney Colston in the second quarter. I believe it was the second quarter, the first half of this game. She goes down with a lower leg injury. And then in the fourth and final quarter, we see Sophie Cunningham. She was like, grimacing in pain on the ground, grabbing at her left ankle. Okay, the Indiana Fever girls are getting snapped up, but again, like I always say, we do not want any players, okay, to experience any illnesses or any injuries. We need all the girls to stay healthy and strong in this current season, okay, to keep the game exciting, to keep the competition strong, okay. We don't again like you don't want to kill a lion when it's injured, okay. You want to kill a healthy, strong lion so you can get the satisfaction of saying I killed a healthy, strong lion. Now let's talk about individual player statistics for each team, starting with the Indiana Fever. Lexi Hall gave us 12 points, 1 assist, 4 rebounds. Natasha Howard put up 9 points, 1 assist, 6 rebounds. Aaliyah Boston put up 17 points. She had 7 assists, 5 rebounds. Kelsey Mitchell put up 13 points. She had 5 assists and 2 rebounds. Sydney Colston she played 9 minutes, but she put up 0 points. She had 2 assists, 1 rebounds. Sophie Cunningham put up 10 points. She had 2 assists, 1 rebound. DeWanna Bonner, again, like she was the pacemaker. If it wasn't for DeWanna Bonner getting those back-to-back 3-point shots in the fourth and final quarter, okay, she literally had the crowd on their feet, okay, just bringing back that energy, that much-needed confidence that the Indiana Fever need, okay. She was giving them that confidence and that energy and that, I want to say, that overall identity, okay, that they seem to almost appear to have lacked, if we're keeping it real, ever since Caitlin Clark has went down with her injury. And then we have Damaris Dantas. She put up 9 points. She had 0 assists and 4 rebounds. For the Connecticut Sun, Tina Charles, guys, she put up 18 points. She had 3 assists, 2 rebounds. Marina Mabry put up 26 points. Again, way to be a leader, Marina Mabry. She was stepping it up. She was getting on my nerves. And during points of this game, okay, just the silly turnovers. Again, she needs to slow it down sometime, have more discipline, okay, not throw the ball away to the enemy's hands and to the freaking crowd. Okay, Marina Mabry gave us 26 points. 5 assists and 5 rebounds, okay? Olivia Nelson-Adota, okay? She is stepping it up. She gave us 8 points, 0 assists, and 9 rebounds. Sanaya Rivers, okay? Guys, her mom just passed away if you don't know. She came into this game. She showed up and showed out. Sanaya Rivers gave us 12 points, 6 assists, and 2 rebounds. Bria Hartley, again, I sang her praises. Again, she still is her, don't get me wrong. But I was actually looking for like more 3-point shots from her. She was giving them all day long. The other day when it was the Connecticut Sun versus the Atlanta Dream, we saw Bria Hartley put up so many 3-point shots, even though it was to no avail. Unfortunately, the Atlanta Dream still managed to beat the Connecticut Sun at their home court. Bria Hartley gave us 6 points, 3 rebounds, 3 assists. Haley Peters gave us 9 points, 0 assists, and 2 rebounds. JC Sheldon gave us 4 points, 0 assists, and 0 rebounds. Anissa Morrow, guys, she only played 2 minutes, but in that 2 minutes, she put up 2 points, had 0 assists, and 1 rebound. Overall, guys, it's obvious that Caitlin Clark is the identity of the Indiana Fever. And when she is not on that court, okay, when she is not active due to injury, illness, whatever, what have you, Kelsey Mitchell seems to play like chaotically. She seems to crumble. Okay, she was missing so many shots. She became very frustrated in this game. You can see the frustration all over her expression, and she began to foul. In this game, we see Kelsey Mitchell get fouls placed upon her, but Aaliyah Boston, guys, Aaliyah Boston had 5 fouls placed on her. I thought Stephanie White was going to snatch her out of the game permanently by the end of the third quarter, beginning of the fourth. She didn't care. She was that desperate for a win, and again, it's no tea, no shade. I love Stephanie White. She's a great coach, but she decided to run that risk of Aaliyah Boston possibly getting a 6th foul called on her. So she kept her in the game. But again, we saw Sophie Cunningham take a hard, nasty fall in the fourth quarter. She injured her, what appeared to be her ankle. So she got, taken up out of the game. So she had no choice in a way but to play Aaliyah Boston. Overall, guys, it was a good game. It was exciting. I'm happy for the Connecticut Sun, but it's like, again, I'm kind of saddened. Even without Caitlin Clark, I believe that, it was just ridiculous that the Indiana Fever allowed the worst team in the WNBA, okay? Keep it all the way real right now. They're the last team, the 13th team to get their current win in this current 2025 WNBA season is the Connecticut Sun. And the fact that they got their first win, the first dub off of Indiana Fever at their house, their territory, that speaks volumes, even without Caitlin Clark. Again, I'm happy for the Connecticut Sun, of course, but the Indiana people need to do some soul searching. They should not have to, they should not get beat like that, even though it became a close game at the end of the fourth, thanks to DeWanna Bonner changing the whole atmosphere and changing the climate on the floor. But again, Indiana Fever got some growing pains to get through because, again, even though Caitlin Clark is sat down due to injury, they should not allow themselves to be defeated at their own home court.